for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Wilson on first down. Being chased out left. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Right there.
Now it's Carson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing on first down. Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
That's caught by Hollister. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Good for another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. Athleticism on display there by Derek Barnett to come up and get him. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson. That is caught inside the 5. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. To throw is Wilson. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jacob Hollister taking it in. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll it. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. First carry of the game. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown,
Deshaun Jackson. 67 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, but now it's third down.
Darius Slay on the coverage.
Throwing is Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not check. Check. 42's the mile. Let's go, D. Hey, Mike's 42.
On third down, Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Seahawks.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's second down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Jake Elliott.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 23. He gives it off to Carson. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run with Sanders, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They'll try to run with Sanders, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce.
Take over always 10-10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. From the gun, it's Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Oh, the return is Reed. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this is no good. Close but no cigar, just wide right. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
56,
A final shot before half for Wentz. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Let's get it. Mark 56.
They'll throw now on the final play. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Taken about 7 yards deep, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, sitting on a 2-score lead at this stage in the game, that punter, he must be pretty lonely over there on the sideline thinking, why in the world was my number not called there?
As far as he's concerned, the check will still cash, right? It is your choice not to use me in this situation. But I also look at it this way. You know, some coaches are more aggressive than others. They just want to take care of the football, have the ball on offense, and go at it that way. So a very interesting call, but he wants to take care of the ball himself.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
35-yard line.
To throw is Wilson. To throw on 3rd down. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
3rd down.
Throwing now is Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. From the red zone now, Wentz. He's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's Zach Ertz on the receiving end from Carson Wentz. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Eagles 24, Seahawks 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Wilson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Will Dissly, incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go, deep, tighten up.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down.
It's 2nd down.
After the sack on 1st down, Wentz throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sanders. And he'll go down at the 28.
To Miles Sanders.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Carlos Dunlap, his 2nd sack of the night. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call, because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
This one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
Certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust, because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Back at the 43-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson looking left side. That's caught by Moore.
Wilson's
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
a gain of 14 yards. Brings up third down.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run for it with Carson. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield.
Wilson's pass.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They run it with Carson, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
They run again with Carson, and he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Just a gain of 2 there. 4th down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very but I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise situation.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? And bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then. Claim was doing with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall. But how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again. Just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pick up. Me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat cookies. How did the lady go miss? Her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a